Yo. Which one is the best bounty? Actually, we have to find which one is the best bounty for you. I'm gonna share some times, thoughts, and some tips, and my loadout too, about the farming on Mother tokens. I farmed each one of those for an hour. Farmed the Endless, the highest one without being on the Steel Path, and the Steel Path bounty too. Which one is the best? Endless. At some point, the Endless is just gonna be the best. There is no way to argue against it. It's gonna be the best at some point because it increases an average of 6. I think it's fixed 6 every round. So you already start at 47 because it's a little bonus, and then you keep increasing, and you can get to very high amounts at some point. This one and Steel Path 1 both have a problem, which is your luck with the bounty steps, I'm gonna say. Each one has 5. There is a chance that you're gonna get some that has just horrible missions, like defend the place, defend an area, and that's gonna slow your bounty a lot. So if you want to run these, what you can do is to pick the main one, go inside, finish your bounty, find Mother inside Deimos, and get the other ones to see and test which one you can do faster. That's going to be the way to run these. Now, about times. My average on this Endless bounty is 3 minutes and a half for each round. This one average of 7. This one average of 10. But I got terrible ones on these. Best time 3:02. Best time 6:30. And best time 9:10. Yeah. Unfortunately, I think that for the Steel Path, the thing is, if you get a good bounty and you have a good loadout or just a pretty decent mesa, you can do it. But yeah, just know that at some point the Endless is going to be better. If you want to spend some time, it's just better to do Endless. Going back to what is better than not, saying and having in mind that I can do 2 of these while I can do 1 of this, I'm getting pretty much every time I can complete this one and get 5 rewards, I'll get 6 out of this. And when is this one gonna become better? Because I can run 2 of this and 1 of this. That's gonna be at 35 minutes. At 35 minutes, I'm gonna have completed 5 of the normal hard bounties and 10 of the Endless. And the time is gonna be the same, and 780 tokens, as you can see right there. I had actually 49 minutes in mind before, but I was doing some math on like a little sketchbook that I had here. And yeah, at 35 minutes, they just become the same. And after that, the next time you can see is 42 minutes with 936 tokens against 1008 tokens for the Endless one. So yeah, let's go on to the loadout now. Loadout. I really recommend a Mesa. Mesa got some shards, critical chance, energy orbs, energy max. That's what I'm running with. And I was using Eclipse at first, but there are just so many shadowy places on Deimos, or just so much shade that it's not worth sometimes. With Nourish and my efficiency on energy orbs, I'm getting around 161 energy per orb, so that's pretty good. But I still think that Nourish is probably not the best thing. Maybe even a... how's it called? A Roar might be better, because I'm actually working with heat. So that's the build. Nothing too crazy about it. You could easily drop Arcane Ages because you don't need that much survivability. Who knows? Maybe gets Pistolier. It's not Pistolier. It's the one that Precision might be a good one. If not, you can go with Energize. Primary, something that can kill very well, I would say. I like the turret. I made a build for the turret. You can use something like a Kuva Ogres or whatever you want. That's my build. Some corrosive and heat. Epitaph as a primer, but I used it only a couple times. A Contagion Zaw. Pretty good. Regulators, made a build for them to go against it. That's about it. Other than that, for your pet, you can go with the Smida if you want resources from Deimos. If not, you can use a Panzer Volpaphyla, or one of my options is the Helios Prime to scan every enemy that's there, if you haven't scanned them all already. Other than that, something that I think it's worth mentioning is the rewards. And yeah, you'll get more rewards out of this, but the thing is not only on the Endo Ayatan star, Amber Ayatan star, and the Aya, there's also the mods, which can actually be interesting. As you can see, I don't even have this one, but yeah, that is something that you might not want, so you really have to see what you want to get. Here you'll get a lot of Zaku Chassis's blueprints and Colossus blueprints. Yeah, that can be an issue depending. Other than that, on the steel path, it's the same thing. Even the values are not higher, so, and you don't even get like steel essence or anything like that, so that's a bit boring. But yeah, that's it, what I have to share with you. Leave it a like, subscribe, and peace.